Have you ever wondered that how the navigation system works? Because if you are traveling in a car, then the navigation system, just like a magic, it shows where exactly you have to go in the proper directions, right? Actually, it works on the principles of geometry. So let me copy a diagram. Okay, you know, when you're traveling, when you're traveling, let's say that there is a satellite here. I'm not really good, but let me try to draw the figure of a satellite. Okay. GPS system, which is global positioning system, right? Suppose if this is the, let's say that this is the Earth. Now, here the GPS system, that one is focusing this way. Okay, this one is focusing this way. You know that a part of, please notice that a part of circle is taken. Okay, and next let me take another satellite. Let me take another satellite. Okay, and this is focusing. This is focusing this way and this way. Anyhow, uh, three satellites. If they are just I have taken only two, but you can see that in the diagram, if there are three satellites, say that this is first satellite, second satellite, third satellite, and you see that if they are focusing, then all these three satellites they compute and they'll give you the exact position. So technically here we are talking about the circles. Do you see that? I'm sorry that the circle is not properly drawn. Let's say that here is one circle and here is another circle. My apologies. It's not they're not drawn properly, but you can see that all these three circles are focusing. I mean, they're coinciding at one particular point. This point, right? That is your car. Okay, so the bottom line is you may get a doubt why should I learn about circles? So this is one of the real life scenarios. Okay, well, in today's class I'm going to discuss about equation of a circle. Equation of a circle. So let me write. In today's class you will be able to write the equation of a circle and you'll be able to identify the center and the radius. Too many ends. Radius. Okay. Now let's try to define the equation of a circle using with the help of a Pythagoras theorem. So here already a diagram is given. If you want, I'll explain once again. Let's say that you are given a circle, okay, and let me draw that this is the y-axis, the vertical one, and this is the x-axis. Okay, now assume that You are given a triangle. You are given a triangle. Or else take this one. You know that the line segment drawn from the center to the boundary, this is called as radius. Okay. Now let me make use of Pythagorean theorem. So I'm drawing a vertical line and a horizontal line. Okay. So if this one is disturbing, let me remove this one. Let's say that you are given a circle. In the circle, you know that already identified what is the radius. Okay. And on x-axis, we don't know. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It could be any number. So let me take that horizontal distance equals to x units. It could be 4 units, 5 units, 6 units, whatever it may be. Let me take this as x units. And this point will be x value is x only, y value is 0. In the same way, on y-axis, I don't know what is the value of this one. So let me consider this as y. So you know that the value of x, this length I'm taking as y units. Okay. By Pythagoras theorem, you know that by Pythagoras or Pythagorean theorem, side square plus side square equals to hypotenuse square. So what is the hypotenuse means? You can see that that is r or radius. Okay, radius square. And what is the horizontal distance means? That is x units, and vertical distance is y square. Therefore, this is the formula or condition in case if the center is the horizon. If the center is the horizon, then we use this rule or this formula to write the equation. Okay. Anyhow, nothing to worry. I'll give more of this kind of examples. Based on this, I'll give you more and more. Just a minute. Yeah, this is the formula. Okay. Now, let me take another scenario. If the center is not the horizon. Now this time I'm taking a circle, and the center is not 0, 0. It's not the horizon. Okay. Let me take that this center as a point H and K, and a point is marked here whose value is xy. Now, if you are asked to find what is the length of the radius, what is the length of the radius? This is the question. Okay. Do you remember the distance formula? What distance formula says? Distance formula. Distance equals to x2 subtract x1 whole square plus y2 subtract y1 whole square under the square root. Right? Now, in the place of x1, then this one is y1. Let me take x2 and y2. So you know x2 minus x1 means it is x minus h square plus y2. In the place of y2, I'm taking y minus y1 is k square under the square root equals to, what is the distance means? You see that the distance is the radius. The distance is the radius. Suppose if you are given x equals to, not x equals to, so yeah, let's say x square equals to 16. What is the value of x means? You know that we take the inverse operation of square is square root. So we take that square root of 16. So I'm giving an example so that I can connect this example to our present formula or the derivation. So when you eliminate, if you want to eliminate square, the other side we take square root. The other way around is, if you want to eliminate square root, the other side, on the other side of the equal to, you have to take square. Now, I want to get rid of this square root. I want to get rid of this one. So what I have to do is, on the other side, I have to take square. Therefore, radius square equals to, let me move this one. So radius square equals to, it is x minus h square plus y minus k square. Again, I'm repeating, I'm taking square on the left hand side of the equal to, in order to cancel out the square root on the other side. Now, this is the second rule. This is the second rule. This point is to be remembered. That's it. Now let me take a couple of questions. Let's look at this example. Write the standard form for the equation of a circle with center 3, -2. So here, if the center is not the origin, always consider that one as a h, k. Again, I'm repeating, if the center is not the origin, then take it as always h, k. Okay, and as I mentioned before, you can take the radius whatever the way you want. Let me take this way, and this point is to be considered as a xy. Okay, and this is the radius. Well, so this is a h and this one is k, and next radius is mentioned as 4. Okay, so let me quickly jump back to the previous page, and you may copy this one. I strongly recommend you to write the formula in every question. Okay, so I know some people prefer to write this one on the left hand side. Just a minute. Let me rearrange. Well, now if you can identify which value goes where, do you see that the value of h that goes here? So x minus h value, please see that it is 3 units. H value is 3, therefore x minus 3 square plus y minus k is here. You see that k goes all the way here, so it is a -2. Please notice that y subtract -2. If you want, you can make use of a double parenthesis equals to, what is the radius means? You see that radius is 4 units, so it is 4. Don't forget, most of the time there are high chances of forgetting about the square. Therefore, you take square here. Okay, don't forget the square. Now we are about to write the last step. x minus 3 square plus y negative of negative, that gives me positive 2 square equals to 4 square, that gives me 16. This is the equation of a circle. Any questions on this? It's very easy to remember. Once if you can memorize the equation of a circle, just plug in the values, as simple as that. So let's go to the next question. Write an equation of a circle with center negative 4, 0 and diameter is 10. So let me go to the previous page, and as I mentioned before, please remember the formula and use it every time when you solve the problem. So here is the equation I copied. Then always label the points. So here the center is HK. So the value of H that goes here, and the value of K that goes here, and diameter is 10. Oh, look at this one. Diameter is given, but we have to write the value of the radius, not the diameter. You know that how to compute. The radius. Radius equals to half of the diameter. Therefore, I see the diameter is given 10 units. Half of 10, that gives me 5. Therefore, radius is 5 units. So these are all the small things, but there are high chances of making a mistake. I strongly recommend you to write the formula every time so that you will never make a mistake. You see, the value of h is negative 4. So x subtract negative 4. So please be careful with the signs. So x subtract negative 4 square plus y subtract. What is the value of k means? You see that is 0 square equals to radius. Just now we computed and we got 5. Therefore, it is 5 square. So if there are any simple calculations that you have to make, you do it first. Like I see that negative and negative, two negative signs are occurring side by side. So negative of negative, that gives me positive 4 square plus y subtract 0. No more calculations here. 5 square, it is not 5 times 2, it is 5 times 5, that gives me 25. So I copied the equation of a circle. That's it. Questions on this? Okay, so let's go to the next question. Find the coordinates of the center and the measure of the radius. So here, this question, we are going to work backwards because already equation is given and we have to find the center. Please notice that you are asked to find the center in the previous two questions. If you remember, let me take you back if you want. Here center is given, either diameter or radius are given, then we found the equation. Now here equation is given and you have to find it back, what the radius is, what the center, these two values you have to find. So let me copy the question, which is x minus 1 square plus y plus 3 whole square equals to 49. Okay, so let me copy the equation of a circle. purposefully I am leaving one line here. Now, always I have to check whether everything is matching or not. I see that X is matching, negative sign, awesome. So what is the value of H? Can you read it? It's simple. It's 1. It is not negative 1. That's important. Let me repeat. X is matching with X. Negative sign is matching with negative sign. So 1 and H are mapped, which means the value of H is 1. Now, in the same way, is Y matching with Y? Yes. Oh, the signs are not. These are mismatching. Positive sign and here negative sign. They are not matching. Then what to do? So, excuse me. Now, let me rewrite this one. X minus 1 whole square plus Y. Notice that here positive sign and negative sign, these two are not matching. These two are not matching. Therefore, y subtract negative 3. You know, negative of negative, that gives us positive, right? So you know, negative of negative, that gives us positive, right? And now I can think of matching this, like y is matching with y, negative sign, awesome, negative, and then k is matching with this. Okay, then let me compute. Now I see that radius square is there, but do I have any square here? No. Then how can I write 49 means that this can be written in the form of 7 square. Remember, 7 square gives you 49. Now let me try to match each and everything. So let's try to match these. X is matching with X. Yes. Negative sign matching with negative sign. Yes. Then 1 is matching with H. Okay. Positive sign. So just I'm comparing and checking that every minute thing. So here, oops, it is overlapping. Now here k, then equal to sign, and this is and again square and square. Now please observe carefully that here x is matching with x. Okay, so negative sign matching with negative sign. Then here I'm taking 1 and it is matching with h. Therefore h value equals to 1, and k, what is the value of k means you see that it is negative 3. It's not 3, it is negative 3. Therefore hk values are copied. Earlier we discussed that if there is a circle, the center is taken as hk, right? Center is taken as hk. Therefore let me write that center hk equals to 1 comma negative 3. So I'm done with this first part. And next, radius. You see that here square is matching with square. Therefore what is the value of radius means notice that here it is 7 units. Okay, therefore radius r equals to 7 units. Okay, questions on this? Thank you. So next one is this is more or less same as the previous one. So first of all, let me copy the condition or the rule, and uh, first of all, let me compare and check whether everything is matching or not. X is matching with X, negative sign, awesome. So I know what is the value of H, Y, and oh, here again there is a mismatch of sign, a mismatch of sign. Y plus 3 is given instead of minus. So what I have to do is I have to rewrite this one. X minus 6 square plus y subtract, instead of positive 3, let me take a negative of negative 3 equals to 25 square. Now it's easy to compare. It's easy to compare. I see that x is matching with x, negative sign matching with negative sign, so 6 is matching with h. Therefore, let me write that center equals to center hk. So the value of h, I see that it is, see here negative sign is also matching, therefore the value of h is going to be 6. It is not negative 6. And then really quick, the next things, positive sign, perfect. Y is here, negative sign here. Therefore, I have to take negative 3 equals to k. So the value of k is negative 3. Okay, that makes sense. Then equals to, you see that square is there, overlapped. Square and square. Therefore, what's the value of the radius means? You can say that radius equals to 25 units. Radius equals to 25 units. Any questions on this? Radius value or center? Radius or center? So let me jump to the next question really quick. Write an equation of a circle with center 2, negative 9 and radius of what is the uniqueness in this question means nothing great. Only thing is square root of 11 is given. Otherwise, it's a pretty normal question. So again, back to the basics. The first question, I mean the first example model. So here, let me identify the values. This is h, this is k. So the value of h goes here and the value of k goes here and the radius goes here. Just plug in the values. Therefore, let me write that x minus h value, I see that it is 2 units. So x minus 2 square plus y subtract k value is negative 9. So take negative 9 square. What is radius means? Square root of 11. Radius square. So square root of 11 square. Now let's compute if there are anything to be simplified. I see that here negative of negative is given. So first one, no changes, plus y, negative of negative, it's positive 11 square. You know, straight away you can strike out square and square root symbol. If you are confused, square root of 11 square means it is square root of 11 times 11. That gives me 121. Again, what is square root of 121 means? You'll end up with 11. Therefore, it is square root of 121, or else straight away you can write that 11. While solving these kind of problems, especially during testing, you have to be really, really careful. Otherwise, you may be tricked by the radius square and radius, those kind of things. So this is the final answer. Any questions on this? Let me go to the last question for the day. There is a circle, and next the center is not known. Okay, so let me try to draw the vertical line and horizontal line. Ooh, let me take a straight edge. So this one, okay, this one, okay. Yes. So first of all, you have to identify which is the center of the circle. I see that center is x value is 1 and y value is -3. So center HK, x value is 1 and y value is -3. So now I know the h value and k value. Next, what is the radius means? You can take from the center any of these, either this side, maybe the vertical line, either above the center or below the center, and the left side, right side, anywhere we can take. So I know that here this is 1 and this one is 8. So 1 through 8 means there are 7 units, that's the radius. So radius, it is 7 units. Now you may write the formula. Again, I'm repeating, always write the formula so that you will never make a mistake. Now let's plug in the value of h here. You see that the value of h is 1. That value is to be plugged in here, and k value goes here and the radius goes here. Otherwise, it is same as the previous questions. So the value of h, that is 1 square, plus the value of k, that is -3. Oh my gosh, every time in the second parenthesis only I'm getting the negative. Radius is 7 units, therefore 7. Don't forget to keep the square. And let's simplify. So it is x minus 1 square plus y negative of negative, positive 3 square, 7 square equals to 49. Any questions on this? Okay, that's it from me. If you have any questions, please send an email. Okay, so let me post my email again. It is, let me write all caps. It is BEEVYAAR71 at gmail.com. Okay. Okay, if you have any questions once when you start working, then if you are stuck, feel free to send an email with your question.